When a lonely chef brings his grandson to a blind date, he discovers the woman he's meeting has a secret of her own, one that changes everything. The bell above the cafe door chimed softly as Harold adjusted his grandson's wheelchair, his hands trembling slightly. At 68, blind dates felt absurd, but his daughter had insisted. "You've been alone too long, Dad," she said. So here he was, with 10-year-old Ethan in tow, their usual test. The boy's cerebral palsy made strangers uncomfortable, and Harold needed to see who someone really was. Margaret arrived 5 minutes late, her silver hair windswept, wearing a faded sunflower print dress. She paused at the sight of Ethan, but not with pity, with recognition. "Hello, love," she said, crouching to his eye level. "I am Maggie. And those are the coolest dinosaur shoes I've ever seen." Ethan grinned, wiggling his Trek sneakers. Over tea, Margaret spoke openly about losing her husband to cancer, her hands wrapped around her mug like it held the last warmth on earth. Harold, a retired chef, admitted he hadn't cooked a proper meal since his wife's stroke 3 years prior. "She loved my lasagna," he murmured. "I haven't made it since." When Ethan's napkin blew away, Margaret caught it midair and tucked it into his collar like a bib. "There you go, sir," she winked. Harold's throat tightened. No one had treated Ethan like a person, not a problem, since his wife died. As they stood to leave, Margaret's cane slipped. Harold reached out instinctively, their hands brushing. "Sorry," she said, retrieving it. "Bad hip. I usually hide it better." "Don't," Harold blurted. "Hide, I mean." Their eyes met, and for the first time in years, the world felt less heavy. That evening, Harold found Margaret's scarf still draped over a chair. Beneath its folds was a faded recipe card, Paula's famous chocolate cake, with a note for when you were ready to cook again. He stared at it until the ink blurred. Then, slowly, he preheated the oven.